Good evening, I'm Stone Phillips, and welcome to Dateline. Tonight, we explore the questions that many people have asked over the years. Was Rebecca murdered, or was she drowned? Did she commit suicide? We do not know. Tonight, we examine those ideas. First, we will go off to our reporter in the field, Nick Amell. Nick, what have you got for us?
Thank you, Stone. My name is Nick Amell. I'm here at Manderley 70 years ago today. Behind me is the woods of Manderley. As you can see by the footage, the woods have encroached the town of Carith, and the remains of the Manderley mansion are non-existent. To my right is the cove. This cove was where the mysterious Rebecca used to sail and was murdered. Or was it suicide? The verdict came out that it was suicide, yet there was much skepticism that it was murder. So tonight, we examine, was it murder, suicide, or was it a boating blunder? Back to you, Stone, for more info.
Thank you, Nick. Stone Phillips here with Renee De Winter. Now, Renee is the granddaughter of Mrs. De Winter, who is married to Maxim. Renee, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Now, Renee, what were the circumstances regarding the fire at Manderley?
Well, it was really quite a terrible incident. The whole western sky was ablaze as Manderley burned down, and there was really nothing they could do to stop it. So.
Ooh, I see. What were the suspicions for why Manderley was set ablaze?
Well, Grandma and Grandpa had their suspicions. They thought about the housekeeper, Mrs. Danvers.
I see. Rumor has it that your grandmother and the housekeeper, Mrs. Danvers, had a rocky relationship at best. Care to expound on that?
It really was quite rocky. Miss Danvers really did detest her. It was almost as if she blamed Rebecca for, not Rebecca, but grandmother for Rebecca's death, and was quite vindictive towards her for taking over Manderley.
I see. How was Danvers' relationship with your grandfather?
It was actually quite good. I mean, it was decent. They didn't have any, affection towards each other like Danvers did for Rebecca, but, it was still decent until the death of Rebecca and the trial. She distanced herself from him quite a bit.
According to what you have said, can we sufficiently assume that Danvers started Manderley in fire?
Well, yes.
I see. Now, in your opinion, based off of what your grandparents have told you over the years, do you think Rebecca was murdered?
No. We actually say that she committed suicide.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Renee, for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Next, we go to Ann Curry in Studio B.
Thank you, Stone. I'm Ann Curry, and I'm here with Edward Favell, Jack Favell's grandson. Who are you, Ed?
Well, thank you. I'm doing quite well.
That's good. Some questions. What was your grandfather's reaction to the verdict of the trial for Rebecca?
Well, you see, Grandpa Jack was very bitter about the verdict. He felt that Mr. De Winter did kill Rebecca, for he loved Rebecca dearly.
And how close were they?
Well, you see, they were too close for comfort, I thought. They were cousins, of course, but they were too close. And my grandfather, he was very devastated and ravaged with grief the loss of Rebecca.
And compared to their relationship, how was the relationship between Rebecca and Maxim?
Oh, my grandfather was a much closer man than Maxim was ever to Rebecca. Maxim was just more or less a living boyfriend with nothing to do.
I see. And you say Jack thought that Maxim killed Rebecca. What were the suspected motives?
Well, he was very, very jealous of my grandfather. My grandfather actually loved Rebecca, and Rebecca loved him back. And that's why Maxim killed him. Killed her.
Okay. In your opinion, was Rebecca murdered or was it suicide?
Oh, there's no doubt, Anne. No doubt. No doubt at all.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming in today. And back to you, Stone.
For Stone Phillips.
And Ann Curry, this is Dateline Tonight. Good night.